You are listening to the Masculine Mindset Show, a podcast for introverts to get more confidence, more importantly, more self-worth, and of course, get more fit. Women are a side benefit. More importantly, I turn nice guys into bad motherfuckers. Let's get into the content. You fucking legend. Sponsored by Brain FM. Real binaural beats that has sleep tracks, meditation tracks, recharge tracks, relaxation tracks, focus tracks, which, by the way, those focus tracks are really fucking good. Man, do I focus when I am writing my blogs, you guys. Okay, let's get into the content. I fucking love it. If you'd sign up right now. You know, I honestly go through my own material, you guys, and I'm like, damn, Adam, you teach yourself a lot, don't you? And yeah, you guys, I really do. So, as I'm kind of like foam rolling right now, yes, true story, you guys. I'm honestly foam rolling my lats as I'm recording this. So, do yourself the favor of buying a foam roller. And I'm going to tell you something. My client Jason, yes, go on my website and you'll see testimony. My man, Jason Hall. Love that guy. Okay, so he says all the time, Adam, I appreciate you for basically recommending the foam roller. And he's been recommending the foam roller to other people as well because, you guys, this is such a good tool. So that's totally aside the point. I believe I talked about this in my episode 5 Easy Ways to Train Your State of Mind. And guys, I kind of want to correct myself because I think it was on one episode where was it my Dating for Late Bloomers, the interview with Shane on developing a masculine frame fast. What I said is I talked about yoga on my podcast episode 5 Easy Ways to Train Your State of Mind. I did not, you guys. That's technically not true. So I'm going to own up to that and basically say that is false. I have a designated episode on yoga, you guys. It is called Can Yoga Benefit Masculine Men? And the answer is yes, it can, you guys. So go listen to that episode where I have that designated episode on yoga. But, okay, so I was reading through my very first book. I was like, damn, this is a good section right here. So I was going to say, look, you guys, I'm going to give you the truth about rejection today, okay? The truth about rejection. Here's the truth. No girl on this spinning ball of dirt that I call Earth just is going to blatantly walk up to you and say, you know, I don't like you. I mean, some woman would do that, okay? Sure, but that just goes to show how fucking insecure she is. Okay? But again, if you're Adam Skoda, you tend to just view every single rejection as she just doesn't know the definition of higher value. Okay, I want to say that again, you guys. She does not know the definition of higher value. So, for you to really take that into consideration, understand, you guys, that when you get in the dating game, you're going to get rejected. It's just the fucking facts. Check out my podcast called Learning Lessons in Dating and Attraction and Seduction with Matthew Gallant. We both talk about the fact that you're always going to deal with people basically rejecting you in this life. There's no avoiding it. Okay? Guys, I want to tell you something. Rejection is a part of seduction. It just is. I want you to swallow that, okay? Okay. If I ask you, if I get you on like a Zoom call, or if I were to bring you on my podcast and I were to ask you, How many times have you been rejected? And if you tell me any number under 100, then you have not put yourself out there enough. Guys, I've been rejected hundreds of times. I have. So if you want to basically say I have not been rejected, then that tells me you're afraid to put yourself out there. Okay? And what is that? If you heard my podcast interview with Shane, okay? That's feminine energy. And you guys, I want to be clear about this. Even though on that podcast, I remember talking with Shane about this. And he was basically saying everyone has fear. Yes, you guys, we all have fear. It's true. However, you guys, I want to be clear about this. Anxiety is a part of fear. Okay? It is. I didn't say that on that episode, but I'm going to say that now. All right? Here's what happens when you don't face your fears, you guys. Here's what happens when you do not face your fucking fears. What happens is it manifests in the form of anxiety. Okay? It manifests in the form of anxiety. So, I know I put up all these really steamy podcasts, right? Like, oh, I don't know what to use, Adam. I'm so nervous because this is like a ton of advanced shit. Guys, I don't blame you. But what I want to say to you is understand that you got to know the truth about rejection. And that truth is this. No girl is going to blatantly reject you without being kind about it. Okay? Most girls, you guys, they're harmless. They're not gonna fucking give you the biggest rejection ever. Which, by the way, okay, guys, I want to be clear with you. I've had a chick pour a drink on my fucking foot a long time ago. And what I want to say to you about that is that was because I was just teasing the hell out of her. But I'm going to tell you something about that. That is, when you're just a fucking tease and you don't really let women have your number, that tends to backfire. But I want to be clear with you about this. The truth about rejection, you guys, is no girl wakes up and says, "Oh, I'm going to reject a guy today." Do you get me? No woman wakes up in her bed thinking, "Oh, I'm just going to go out and reject the first guy I see." No girl ever fucking does that. Okay? They don't do that. So, that should ease your nerves now about rejection. Okay? Now, here's what I have in Become the Alpha Woman Wants. All right, you guys? You have to change your mindset on rejection. This is precisely what I have written down here. You have to change your mindset on rejection, because if we look at rejection at face value, it's social pressure. That's why you must remain calm, you guys. Okay? When you lack self-esteem and a positive mindset, you then reject yourself before the girl can reject you. Does that make sense? When you lack self-esteem and a positive mindset, you then reject yourself before the girl can reject you. And that right there is you making the masculine mindset coach sad. Oh my God. Oh, I'm fucking tuning up like a little wimp because you, my friend, are not putting yourself out there. Do yourself the favor and just approach 5 women today, right now. You know, I would often tell the people that I work with to go approach 30 women, but that's beside the point. Guys, I want you to get this right now. The truth about rejection is girls want you to win. They want you to win. Okay? And as I said in like a smart-ass comment in my book, Become the Alpha Woman Want, I say point blank. It's not like the girl wakes up and says, "I want to reject as many guys as possible." You get me? So the point behind this podcast, you guys, is for you to stop fearing rejection. Because here's the truth. As I said, No girl wakes up and wants to reject you. So, that's what I want to say for you today. And remember, you guys, that you must change your perception on rejection, because perception is everything. If you think of rejection as this horrible fucking thing, then what happens as a result is it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You end up creating these scenarios in your mind that will never fucking happen. But actually, I want to tell you a fun fact. They will happen because you believe it too much. You believe your own lies, you guys. So people lie to themselves all the time. They tell themselves the same story over and over. And what happens about that fucking cycle that you have? That negative amplifying feedback loop. If you keep doing that, you guys, that right there is the reason why you are not getting results in the dating game. So cut the crap, you guys. Your masculine mindset coach wants you to succeed. And so does every single girl out there. Go approach. And I'm right there with you, my friend. I'm right there with you. All right, you guys. Do me a favor and start getting rejected, because I'm going to pat you on the back for getting rejected. Why? Because, you guys, you learn from rejections. Since when do you learn from getting laid? Okay? You don't learn. That's honestly a win. Yes, I'm proud of you. Definitely. But here's what happens, you guys, when you get rejected. It means that that chick that rejected you, she gave you some adversity in your social life. And I'm proud of you for dealing with that rejection like a fucking man. That right there is you being a winner. Fucking winner, you guys. This right here is why I've been hated on so much. Because people think that I promote these stupid topics that they don't agree with. I don't give a fuck. I stand by it. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. Did you know that Owen Cook of Real Social Dynamics says self-entitlement is important in this game? Owen Cook says that, you guys. Owen fucking Cook says that. So for you to basically question that, you're questioning the original, like, PUA fucking dude. This guy is, like, not the best looking guy either. He's balding and ginger. And I want you to remember that even though Owen Cook is, like, not a good looking guy, that means, you guys, that those of you listening who are not good looking, you do stand a chance. You just have to work on your game really fucking hard. But the point is this, you guys, you've got to be self-entitled. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. I love you. And remember that the truth about rejection is no girl just wakes up and says to herself, I want to reject as many guys as possible. Okay, I love you guys. Peace out. Have you ever heard this comment where they say, you're not my usual type? Right? Guys, I want to tell you something. Okay, I'm going to tell you how I actually pulled off a seduction after this happened. Okay, this is a true story. Okay, I want you to listen very carefully. Type is subjective. Okay, if a woman says you're not my usual type, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. That actually is her testing your balls, testing your masculinity, if you will. See if you have a masculine mindset, if you will. Right? So, I'm going to tell you a story, you guys, on how I passed this test and I was actually inside her after this. Oh, snap. Okay, guys, here's what happened. She said, you're not my usual type. This is what I said back. I actually looked at her and I said nothing. I literally said nothing. And she got into the bed with me, right? We was kind of chilling out. I looked in her eyes, right? And I just kind of said, you're cute when you tell fibs. And then, after that, we started kissing. And it just led to a fun night. So, guys, I'm going to tell you something. Understand that when women say, "You're not my usual type," that's her testing your fucking balls. Remember to ignore tests. And, guys, understand that when you can deal with rejection with class, that'll get her attracted. Remember, you guys, that attraction overrides type. I appreciate you for listening. Peace out.